All right, thank you for staying with us. Barely 2 weeks after Lagosians spent hours queuing up at petrol stations to purchase fuel, long queues have again resurfaced in the metropolitan city. The situation is the same in Ogun and Oyo states and the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja. Like an Abiku, fuel queues have continued to appear and disappear at will in different parts of the country. But this time, it appears the scarcity might linger for a longer time, probably well into the new year, according to feedback from independent oil marketers. The Association of Independent Oil Marketers are laying the blame on the doorstep of the federal government, who they have accused of introducing some charges in the downstream sector, which resulted to the increase in the pump price of petrol. The oil marketers also complained about logistics issues and insufficient product from the NNPC. They say there might be another increase in the price of fuel if the federal government does not address the issues they have raised. Joining us via Zoom is the Vice Chairman, NLC, Lagos Chapter, and former Chairman, Nupeng, Lagos Branch, Tokunbo Korodu. Good morning. Thank you for joining us on TVC Breakfast.
It's a pleasure being with you. Morning.
Right. One question that bothers the minds of a majority of Nigerians is how it is that as a country blessed with resources, that we are still finding ourselves in a situation where we still have fuel scarcity and we are not yet able to tackle this challenge once and for all.
Yeah, thank you very much for this question. You know, when you continue to do same thing, same way, and you expect different results, it is not achievable. Because the problem we are facing in this country is that now that we are having scarcity, as soon as this scarcity is up, then everybody answers what we are doing. And until the issue of scarcity resurfaces again, before they think of the continuity of how to resolve it. In as small, we are not proactive enough. We continue to have this kind of problem in the system. The problem that has been in the system for many years, not attended to, is still the problem we are facing till now. This thing happens in many places, that when they experience such problem, the next thing they do is to correct things so that it won't repeat itself. The problem now is the refineries we are not producing locally. We depend largely on import-driven deregulation, and we want different results. And the higher the price in the international market, the higher the price we are going to buy our product in the country. Like now, some marketers are saying they imported the product at the cost of 400 naira per liter. And it is only an NNPC that imports, no forest for other importers. And anyway, if you look critically into the system, NNPC has no enough storage to take care of our daily consumption. Then what are we talking about? We need to empower other competitors. It shouldn't be only NNPC that will continue to be the sole importer of this product. So if we think we are not going to work our refinery, but the best solution is for the refinery to work and let us produce locally. And this one will also ease the situation and also give a lot of things to Nigerians. The benefit is going to other countries. It's not coming to Nigerians. While people are smiling to banks in their country, we are suffering and we are losing workers in the same process.
You're saying that we don't have enough and we are giving to other countries. What is the problem? Why? Because NNPC says that we have enough, and the marketers are saying we don't have enough. Well, what is going on? Try to reconcile some of these discordant notes.
Well, I can't hear you loudly, but if I can pick what you said now, you asked. You have.
Mr. Korodu, are you there?
Ask about I'm with you. I can't hear him right.
Okay, what I said was there are discordant notes. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I'm hearing you.
Yeah, there are discordant notes. NNPC is saying they have enough. The marketers are saying there's not enough. And what's going on? How do we reconcile these contradictions?
Well, if NNPC say they have enough, they should make it available in all loading depots and let other independent marketers have access to the product. NNPC and major marketers alone cannot reduce the scarcity we have in the country. HIPMA members, they have the largest retail outlets across the country. And if they are not be able to get these products freely and easily, we'll continue to have this scarcity. Let NNPC make it less competitive. Let NNPC make the product available for everybody, no prevention treatment to anyone. And if that thing is maintained, I think we will not find ourselves in this mess.
Earlier, you mentioned that some other countries are benefiting from this while we are suffering. If you could throw more light on that, is it that we are supplying other countries? What exactly do you mean with that statement?
No.
Yeah.
What I'm saying, in as much we depend on import-driven deregulation, and we don't concentrate more on local production, we're bound to have this problem. Because as we are going to other countries to get this product, they will be smiling to banks. They are gaining at the detriment of Nigeria that are buying at the high cost, and it's not reflecting to our economy. That is exactly what I'm trying to drive out. It is better we concentrate more on local production that take care of daily consumption. And if possible, it can be exported. It has happened in the past. We have 4 refineries and so they are moribund, they are not working. And nobody think of how to make them work. They gave licenses to some individuals to bring, to come up with new refinery. Our hope is on Dangote refinery. Who knows? The December budget they gave Dangote are even down whether it will come on board. And if it is even on board, it's a private businessman and it's asked for to have his own profit too. What about if we decide not to sell to Nigeria? Are we going to force him? Is it the business to make money? So we should also be thinking of how we are over 200 million population. Fine. We need to have roughly 100 local refineries to refine our product and make it less cumbersome for Nigeria to have access to the fuel.
Some people have said that the marketers have no access to foreign exchange, and that is a critical point. And the NNPC will not make these things available. Is it a case of the monopoly of one is leading to the scarcity of the product? And monopoly means the greed of one and the scarcity of product for the others. Is there a competition between the marketers and NNPC?
Well, I don't see any competition. But what I think is that government need to relax on some of their policy, especially when it comes to forest and for the oil marketers. They need, in as much they are ready to sell for the product on their own. The only hindrance is the forest. And only government can make them have access to the forest. So it is even better. The way government is even giving preference to NNPC, the better for other marketers. But NNPC alone cannot be the sole importer. And we said we passed the PIAB, and at the same time, we still want to liberate the industry. We need to talk sense to ourselves. Inconsistent policy of government makes some investors run away to invest in the refinery. So if government can realize their policy, it will attract some foreign investors. We may even see some foreign investors investing in our local production.
But what you are seeing here essentially is that we are looking at a situation where there's a permanence of scarcity, because it's a power play we are seeing here, power play between marketers and NNPC. NNPC sees itself as a business outfit, and if NNPC sees itself as a business outfit, how do you think that it will even yield to the marketer? So we are getting to a situation of a standstill, and we are going to suffer it as a people going forward permanently.
Already Nigerians are suffering it. Nobody control the price again. Everybody sell at will. The price they think. They will say, this is the price I bought from the depot. And for this reason, and this amount, like me now, I bought a liter, 300 naira per liter in Mero area. Can you imagine that? So if we continue, if it is not abated, people will continue to spend more money. And fuel is very important to Nigerians. We are the one producing, sourcing for our own water. We are the one also sourcing for our electricity. Where there is no light, you use fuel to power your generator. And this product is not available. The inflation rate is very high. And Nigeria is still wallowing in poverty. So I think wake up from their slumber and listen to the yearnings of Nigerians and find solution urgently to this problem.
Do you think it's a backdoor way of trying to force Nigerians to accept high prices? That, you know, we have been fighting hard and struggling to get this fuel at 300 per liter, at 400 per liter, and so on and so forth. And I spend hours and hours to get it. Why don't I just get it easily and just pay the same money? And by that, they have already forced us to accept the high prices, because it is easier. You sweat, rather than sweat to pay 400, you now just glide your way to pay 400. Is that the subtle blackmail we are seeing from the authorities?
Mr. Koroja, are you there?
Yeah, I'm there.
Do you get my question?
No, I couldn't. Somebody interrupted me.
Okay, I'm saying that, do you think that because it's so difficult to get fuel at 300 and 400, that people will be very happy to even buy it at 400 and 500 if it's so easily available? Is that not a blackmail to make us accept the regulation with open arms?
Well, you may not be far from the reality, but it is only government can say that, because it's government that dictate their policy. I don't know whether they have such intention in mind, but Nigeria may be forced or be blackmailed into this, and at the end of the day, we don't have any option. We continue to do the bidding of the government.
Right. Now, there's been controversy with regards to our daily consumption of the product, because I'm wondering how it is that as it stands, we still do not know what we need as a country on a daily basis, what Nigerians consume with regards to the product, such that we're saying that we cannot supply what is enough for the country. Is there something going on behind the scenes? Because there's been also this accusation of we supplying 50% of our products to other countries.
Well, like I said, most of these questions is best answered by government officials, the government itself, because I don't see reason why we cannot have accurate statistics on our daily consumption. People in charge need to let us know what is our daily consumption. Have we increased in number? Has the volume increased? And if there's going to be any loopways, the people in charge need to block it, especially our security agents. I even learned that some people are diverting at what volume. So they are just trying to create issue where there is no issue. Let government be more proactive and be more open to Nigerians that your daily consumption is this. People that are expert in statistics should also look into it and then ascertain the correctness of the government position.
So what we have here are possibly two sorts of criminality. One is well, let me say, one form of criminality and the other form of wastage. One, we are deregulating we are subsidizing rather the fuel to our neighboring countries. We don't even know to how much, to what extent we are doing that. And two, because of the scarcity of fuel, some people are hoarding it. So we have two hydra-headed monsters, compounding the already bad situation we have in the country.
Well, I don't think any reasonable businessman marketer would think of hoarding at this time because he doesn't know what is going to be the fate of the price next tomorrow.
Well, but it's going up. The price is going up.
The price is going up because some claim that the amount they bought the product at the depot, you have to sell it at a considerable price. That they will not run the business at a loss because they are not for Christmas. Some claim that they bought their own product 210 naira from depot. And nobody can come out to tell us how much is supposed to be sold at the depot and who's giving them such price at the depot.
So there's racketeering going on.
I'm coming. If you want to get a very minimal price at the retail outlet, it's going to be either from NNPC depot or from major market retail outlets.
All right.
But independent marketers, you can never get it as lower as that.
Now, Nigerians are wondering where really does the matter of subsidy come to play in all of this? If we keep budgeting for subsidy and we see this indiscriminate increase in prices, yet we say there is subsidy somewhere, where really is it coming to play in all of this?
Well, nobody is kicking against subsidy removal. Nobody is kicking against deregulation. But what we are talking about is import-driven deregulation will never do good to Nigerians as a country. Because if at all you want to deregulate, let us intensify effort in producing locally. So whatever gain we are getting from there will still be going into our own economy than giving out everything to foreigners. So that is the issue. And labor movement, everybody, civil society, they'll be clamoring on this issue for years immemorial. That nobody says you shouldn't deregulate, but your deregulation should not be a punishment to Nigerians. If we continue this way, I will deregulate with import-driven, then forget about it. None of our refineries will come alive. So anybody that is selling war implement will never pray for war to come to an end. Anybody that is engaging in importation will never pray for our refineries to come alive.
Now, what we have now is a very terrible situation. So, if we deregulate, we can deregulate the foreigners out of our own oil because maybe they will discover that our fuel is becoming so expensive that they will leave our fuel for ourselves. Then we can now discover that we have been really helping these people, and we can now take care of ourselves as best as we can. And the prices may not even be as bad as we thought they are because we have too much, and because of plenty, prices may fall because when you have so much supply, then the prices will now come down. Is that what you envisage? Hello?
Mr. Corridor, are you there?
I'm there. People are just disturbing on phone. That's why.
Okay.
I'm with you.
Okay, what I was saying was that it's a strategy to get these people out. That's the foreigners who are consuming our fuel. It's a strategy to increase, to deregulate, which would lead to a higher price. A higher price will lead to more volume at home, and more volume at home will lead to lower prices eventually. Is that also tenable as an argument?
Well. It depends on the angle everybody's looking at it. But to me, if government want to deregulate, I believe government need to more explanation to Nigerians. Because the experience we have in the past that whatever be the revenue accrued from this such venture will still come back into our economy, that people will not loot it again. And I think that is why some people are speaking again payment of subsidy or not. But despite that, we are still paying subsidy. That's why people are claiming no subsidy payment. We are still paying subsidy, and this subsidy is killing the economy on a daily basis. So government is the best position to take a position to talk to stakeholders where reasonable idea will be shared and then fashion a way forward for the country.
Now, there's also the aspect of government requesting for credit facility from DSDP on product supply, but was challenged due to a huge backlog of debts. Do you have an insight into what is going on with regards to this matter?
I don't at all.
Right. Then moving on, what would it take then to really deregulate the downstream sector, since that is what everyone is calling for?
The only thing is to encourage those who have issued licenses for modular refineries and bigger refineries. Let them be encouraged. Let there be an enabling environment for them. If they need credit facility one way or the other, or to assist, let government come up and give some incentives to people that are interested to invest in this local refinery. And I think by the time we achieve this, we're able to get closer to where we are going.
The marketers have always said that they've been getting this thing at a very unsustainable price. Yes, they have been saying it, and they believe that it's bad business for you to get something at a price, and between the time you get it and the time it gets to the consumer, you've already eaten up the margin. It's unsustainable to do that. They have a point, but what is the way out? Because the marketers have to exist. Or are we going to get out the marketers and make NNPC the sole distributor and the sole importer?
Well, me and you need to talk to government and let government also wake up to their responsibility. That's the reason why we put them into power, that to make life more meaningful for us. So the best thing is for government to find way, one way or the other. And I think because of this electionary campaign period, some certain decisions may not be easy for government to take, because everybody is thinking of how policies will not affect their fortune in the election. And I think that is what is playing out here. And at the same time, Nigeria may suffer for it, because the way things is going, it needs to be urgently caught, because this is not friendly to Nigerians at all.
Nigerians are already suffering for it. You can see the long queues and the prices of goods and services also on the increase as it stands. But let's look at also the issue of foreign exchange, how it also comes to play. There are those who have said that the high rate of forex is also making this matter difficult.
Well, I am not an expert in this financial issue. So let CBN and government come up and tell us why it's so difficult to make forex available for marketers, since that is the only way out to create an enabling environment between the NNPC and other stakeholders in oil and gas industry.
All right.
Well, what do you think is the way forward? Because from the conversation we've had now, it means that fuel scarcity is here to stay. Where the long queues are going to remain there. People are going to sweat for hours. It will affect productivity. It will affect the health of people, and so on and so forth. And This is more urgent than we think.
Well, I think let's give government benefits of doubt. I think they are working on the ground. It may not be known to me and you, but they will not be so happy seeing Nigeria suffering this way. Maybe between now and the weekend, maybe government will come up with something, a better solution that will ease the situation. But as at now, I've never seen any way out in sight until government proactive measures taken.
All right, we hope that they begin to respond, because a lot of Nigerians have been waiting for their response for some time now to react to what is going on. But we hope that later today or tomorrow, we get a response from government with regards to this fuel scarcity. We must thank you, the Vice Chairman, NLC Lagos Chapter, and former Chairman, Nupeng Lagos Branch, Tokunbo Kurudu, for your time on the program.
It's a pleasure having you too.
Right.